Okay, so you have made an offer on a property, and now that offer has been accepted. What happens next? So once you present an offer in writing and the seller accepts it, they will then sign the contract, and that contract is then delivered back to you. So you receive a copy, the brokers receive a copy, and then it goes into what's called the attorney review period. So once the contract's fully executed, the attorney review period will start. So you will need to get an attorney. New Jersey is an attorney state, so we have attorney review built into the contract. I will link below several attorneys that I recommend in the area who my customers have had good experiences with. But you'll need to hire an attorney to then formally start the attorney review period. And what happens then is your attorney will review the contract with you, and he or she will have an addendum or a rider to the contract, making changes or clarifications, requesting information on the property that may not be in the contract. For example, if it's a condominium, like confirm the monthly maintenance fee, request a copy of the master deed and the bylaws and the financials of the condominium association. So that's all done during attorney review between the lawyers. Once there's agreement over the addendum in the to the contract, and both parties sign off on that addendum, then the attorney review period concludes. And the contract then becomes binding, bearing several contingencies, two of which are the home inspection and the mortgage contingency. So once you go into contract to purchase a property, my recommendation is to immediately start the mortgage process if you are obtaining financing. So I would start with working with your lender, get them what necessary documents they need. Anything that's outstanding so that process can move along. This is the point where you're going to want to select the lender and lock in the mortgage rate with that lender. Then also, once attorney review period concludes, you have to send your deposit to your attorney, and that's usually due about 10 days from the conclusion of the attorney review period. And that deposit, your attorney will give you instructions on who to make the check out to and where to send it. So you have the mortgage track going on, you have the deposit track going on, where the deposit's going to be due, and then you also have the home inspection period. So you have 10 days traditionally from the conclusion of the attorney review period to conduct a home inspection. So I have several home inspectors that I could link down below that my customers have frequently used, but you could choose anyone of your choice to conduct a home inspection. At the home inspection, the buyer's agent's there, the buyers are there, and also the inspector are there. Sometimes the seller's agent is there as well. So that takes place as well as soon as the attorney review period concludes, within about 10 days. So you have like 3 tracks happening basically as soon as the attorney review period concludes: the deposit, the mortgage starting, and the inspection starting. During the mortgage process, your lender will order an appraisal on the property from an appraisal company, and we, as the brokers, will let that appraiser into the property to have them do a formal appraisal report. And I'll discuss that in a future video regarding appraisal, but that takes place as soon as probably about a week or 2 from the conclusion of attorney review, once you formally apply for the loan. So those are the 3 main tracks that take place as soon as you get an accepted offer: attorney review plus the deposit, the home inspection, and the mortgage. But if you have any further questions about this, I'll go into some further detail in future videos. Thank you.